What's up, everybody? In case you do not know who I am, my name is Lord Valerya, and welcome to my first Q&A session. I decided to do something a little bit different today because I've been out of the game for a little while due to sickness for about 2 weeks and a death in the family. I've been unable to stream or put out any new videos. So I figured I'd come back today and give you guys something a little bit more fun than normal. I'm going to be doing a 100 question Q&A today. I found 100 questions online, so I figured why not have some fun with it and answer these stupid, serious questions, whatever they are. I'm going to be releasing a video with myself. I'm going to be releasing a video of only Goddess answering the same question just to see what different answers we get. There's going to be a question and answer with the both of us where we answer questions together, and then there's one about relationship advice. So I figured this could be a little bit of a fun series that I could do for you guys. Give you a little bit of a mix-up, not just Dead Island stuff. I know I've just mainly focused on that, but might as well switch it up and I'll have a little bit of fun with it. So let me go ahead and get the questions up here. Question number 1. Grab the book nearest to you, turn to page 18, and find line 4. Where do I have a book? Ah, there's a book right there. Alright, this is... You can't see it because the cover, it has one of these elastic cover thingies, but this is the last book in the Aragon series, Inheritance. Had a pretty crappy ending, but I'm not going to ruin it for people that don't read the series. Page 18. Let's see. Page 18, line 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A wordless shout escaped him as he drew back his arm and struck at the portcullis. I have no idea what a portcullis is, but anyway, that's question number 1. Question 2. Stretch out your left arm as far as you can. What can I touch? Okay. Apparently I can touch my CD case. All my blank CDs, that is. I always get new music and I always put it up on CDs because my iPod doesn't work very well and my car doesn't have an auxiliary cable like most people's cars do, so I have to come back to the regular CDs. But it is what it is. Let's see. Number 3. Before you started this survey, what was I doing? I was making this whole thing in preparation for this. The border around with the little icons in the corners and the text down below. I was doing all that crap right before this video. That's what I was doing before this. Number 4. What is the last thing I watched on TV? What was it? I want to say it was Naruto Shippuden. I think I was watching Hulu Plus earlier today while I ate my lunch, and I'm getting closer to, I think I'm in season 7 of that thing. So I've watched all the original Naruto. I've watched a lot of the Shippuden series. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I'm going to say that anyway. I like it quite a bit. I've watched quite a bit of anime in my day, and I can't wait to actually finish it because it's one of those series that just goes on and on and on, and then they have these side arcs that just go on and on and on. So I'm really hoping to be able to finish that, and I messed up my hat. Okay, I think we're good. Whatever. 5. Without looking, guess what time it is? 4 o'clock? Shoot, it's 3:09. Okay, I was wrong. Now look at the clock. What is the actual time? Okay, 3:09. I answered that question now. 7. With the exception of the computer, what can I hear? Nothing. It's actually quite weird. It's very silent in here. My cat Loki is outside, so that probably helps with it too. When did I last step outside and what was I doing? The last time I stepped outside was when I went and got lunch today. I went to Subway. I had a foot-long sub with some jalapeno chips and some tea, and it was good. It was good. What did I dream last night? Yeah, I did, but I really don't remember a whole lot about what it was. It was just one of those really randomly meshed up dreams that make no sense. And then you wake up and you go, what the hell was I dreaming about? But then you forget it 2 minutes later when you fall back asleep. That's pretty much what my night was last night in the dream. When did I last laugh? Probably yesterday. It was yesterday when I last laughed because I was watching Goddess play The Walking Dead Season 2. She finished episodes 4 and 5, but she hated the ending, so she was complaining. And then she was like freaking out about Kenny's eye socket being all jacked up and she had to see it. And then somebody put their finger in his eye and she started screaming. So I think that was the last time I laughed. Do I remember why and at what? That's question 12. Yes, I just explained that. What is on the walls of the room I am in? Well, as you can see behind me, I have two Minecraft foam thingies, the pickaxe and the sword. I have in the middle there. Nah, there. Okay. I forget that there's like a difference between what I'm actually pointing at, when you can see I'm pointing at. But right there, that is a signed motionless in white poster. I went to Mayhem 2 years ago, and then last year as well. But that one was 2 years ago. They signed that. Okay, and that is the same thing. It's a poster signed by Amon Amarth, my favorite band. I got them to sign that the same year. This is my degree, my college degree. And you can't see, but over on this side of my wall, maybe I can show it. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if it'll let me stretch it. There it goes. On that wall, I got my black painted background with the shelving, all my Asian inspired decoration stuff is there. As you can see up there, I got my creeper head. I think I put that on my first stream ever, but ever since then it's just kind of hung up there on the wall. There's just some pictures of Goddess and I, and then my closet. I am terrible at this. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much everything on my walls. That was question 13. Question 14. Seen anything weird lately? Weird. I don't even know if this constitutes as weird, but there was somebody posted a video on my Facebook feed of like some random lady going like off racistly on some dude that, I don't know, it was like a mess. I was just like, why am I watching this? But this is so ridiculous, I can't not watch. It's like one of those bad train wrecks, you know what I mean? Really? 15, what do I think of this quiz? Pretty interesting so far. I mean, I haven't really gotten any like in-depth questions yet, but 16, what is the last film I saw? I want to say I watched this movie on Netflix called Airheads. It's like back in like the early 90s or something, and it's with Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, and somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but basically what happens is that there are these like late 80s metalhead guys that are trying to start a band together or something, and they think they're really good and all this other stuff, and there's like one like rock radio station in their area, so they go to the radio station thinking that they can get their demo played, and then what ends up happening is they end up holding up the radio station because they refuse to play their record, and then all this madness ensues, and it's actually pretty funny, but it's like a stupid funny. And Brendan Fraser, that's the other person I was thinking of. It like came to my head right after I said I didn't know who it was. But I think that was the last film I saw. 17, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Canada. Why Canada? Because they have nothing going on with them. And when I say going on, I mean negative. They have free healthcare, they have everything's like just peachy up there. There's like no problems. The violence rate is like not like a fraction of it is here in the US. And so, yeah, I would go to Canada if I could live anywhere in the world. Yeah. 18, if you could become a multimillionaire overnight, what would I buy? Multimillionaire overnight, I would probably up my PC processor and buy another badass monitor. I would buy a drum set just because I've kind of toyed with the idea of owning a drum set like my whole life, but I'm not really interested that much in it. But I'd probably buy one anyway just because I can, right? I don't know. I really don't know what else I would buy. I mean, I'd really have to think about it. Other than, you know, a whole bunch of like electronic stuff, because that's like the thing I always end up spending money on. Is a bunch of electronic stuff. Other than the fact that I would probably buy a house. Buy my own house. That'd probably be something else I would do. 19. Tell me something about you that most people don't know. Despite the fact that I actually stream and everything, I'm very introverted. I don't like really talking at all. Or I'm very socially awkward. And I guess that's why it kind of works with me, like being on camera sometimes, because I don't have that face-to-face interaction. It's just kind of me doing my thing, and I can leave whenever I want. It's not like I'm stuck in a conversation that's going nowhere. I hate that. I hate being pushed into social situations that I know nothing about the people. I've never met them before, and you're just expected to do small talk and get along, and it bugs the crap out of me. So that's probably the thing that most people don't know as far as you guys, the YouTube audience, the Twitch audience, things like that I'm really socially awkward. I guess that's the thing that you guys probably don't know. If I could change one thing about the world, regardless of guilt or politics, what would I do? Honestly, I would hate. I would. Okay, I'm trying to formulate how to say this in my head. I would change the hate in the world, simply because, and when I say hate, I mean hate towards people. I'm not talking in general. Like, if you hate something, that's fine. I don't care. Hate towards people simply for being who they are. I'm talking about sexuality, race, gender. Even gender is becoming a thing. Nationality, all those things that people hate on simply because you are who you are. That's the thing that I would get rid of. Do I like to dance? No, I really don't like to dance. I can when they say dance, I'm talking about like with a partner, like, dancing, like, you know what I mean? Not like club dancing, you know what I mean? Because I can't club dance. I've never really been to a club. I've been to a couple bars, but I can't dance to save my life. I know it's a typical, guy thing that they can dance, but I really can't. Like, I just don't get into it. But if I have a partner and it's, something that you can dance to, then I'm good at that. I can do that. 22. Would you ever consider living abroad? Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I would live in Canada. Living abroad in some other nation that doesn't speak English would be very difficult, though. So I probably wouldn't do that, other than, going overseas to Britain or something, or another nation where the primary language, other than their main language, is English. I could probably do that. 23. Does your name make any interesting anagrams? I have no idea what an anagram is, so I'm not even gonna attempt to know what that is. 24. Who made the last incoming call on my phone? Where is my phone? I had my phone. Found it! It was in my damn jacket pocket. Jeez. Let's see. My last incoming phone call was from work. Not a good sign, because that means that I have to work late on Tuesday. But that's the last person that called me on my phone. Come on, Cam, focus. Focus, there you are, okay. Last thing I downloaded onto my computer. Let me check my downloads folder. Just because, right? Where's my downloads? Right here. What was the last thing I downloaded? I think I had to reinstall Google Chrome. I think that's what I'd had to download last. Not positive, but I think that's what it was, because I haven't deleted my downloads folder in quite a while. 26. Last time I swam in a pool. I was probably in college, to be honest. I haven't swam in a pool in a long time. 27. Type of music I like most. Heavy metal, rock, that type of thing. That's my niche. That's what I like. I'll listen to pretty much anything, though. I'm not opposed to listening to anything. But the next question, 28. Type of music I dislike most. The one type of music I don't really like to listen to is country, just because it puts me to sleep, and then most of the time it's just depressing crap. And all the topics are the same to me. Like, they all just sound alike, and I can't get into it most of the time. 29. Am I listening to music right now? No, but there should be a music track playing in the background. 30. What color is my bedroom carpet? It's like a beige, but that's a really random question. Whatever. 31. If you could switch something about your home without worry or expense or mess, what would I do? If I could change something about my house, I'd probably add a tennis court, because that was my sport. And I miss playing it. Just the ease of access to the tennis court, that would be like amazing. I would love to have a tennis court here. What was the last thing I bought? Last thing I bought was Goddess and I's anniversary gift. Our anniversary was last month, so I bought her a black and regular diamond necklace. It was kind of like in a V shape, and had the black diamond on the inside, and then it had the white diamond on the outside. And then I bought a matching pair of earrings with that, the same set. So that was probably the last purchase that I had. 33. Have you ever ridden a motorbike? No, I have not. 34. Would you ever go bungee jumping or skydiving? Honestly, I would. I know this sounds weird, but I would probably rather skydive than bungee jump, just because bungee jumping seems like it's such a liability where the rope could snap and you're on your own, and it's just like a free fall, like right there, and then that's it. My webcam will not focus today. Jeez. Then I just got a text. Alright. 35. Do you have a garden? No, I do not have a garden, although I did used to do a garden thing back with my grandma when I was like 5 or something. And it was fun, you know. I wouldn't mind having a garden in the future. Having like a herb garden or something that you can just, you know, grab and go whenever you need it. That'd be cool. 36. Do you really know all the words to your national anthem? I want to say maybe. It's been such a long time since I've actually had to sing the national anthem or anything, but I want to say maybe. I'm not sure. 37. What is the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning? Why am I awake? That's typically the first question that comes to my mind when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, I hate early mornings. I'm not a morning person. I love to sleep in, and if I could, I would stay in bed all day. Like, that's my thing. Like, I would love not to have to go to work. That'd be amazing. So that's the first thing I would think of when I wake up in the morning. 38. If you could eat lunch with one famous person, who would it be? One famous person. Who would it be to eat lunch with? I'm gonna go with Bill Gates. Why not? He's got the money to pay for any place we want to go. He's like one of the smartest people on the planet. He's a nerd like me. I mean, he's like on another level, but that would be cool. Like, that would be like a really cool lunch, just to sit and talk with one of the richest people in the world. I mean, like, just the advice that they could give you. And who knows, if he likes me enough, he could just like give me a check and just be like, here, like, have fun with it. So that would be cool. So I would say Bill Gates. 39. Who sent the last text message you received? It was Goddess, and she just sent it right now, actually. So good timing. Anyway, 40. Which store would I choose to max out my credit card? I would probably go with I know it's not typically, or not a traditional store, but I would have to go with Newegg, just because they have all the things that you could possibly need for a computer, technology, anything like that. That's what I would max out my credit card on. Granted, my credit card only has $1,000 limit, but let's say I had like an unlimited credit card, or, you know, a really high limit credit card. That's what I would go to. 41. What time is bedtime? Bedtime for me is whenever I want it to be. 42. Have you ever been in a beauty pageant? Of course. I mean, come on, look at me. I have to have been in at least one, if not won the state title. I mean, come on. 43. How many tattoos do I have? I actually don't have any. Mostly because I think I would be too indecisive about what I would get for my first tattoo. I know a lot of people will say like the first one is kind of like the gateway to a whole list of new tattoos, but for me, like, I wouldn't know what to get. I wouldn't be able to decide on one, and when I did, at this point I have no idea what it would be. It'd probably be a memorial piece or something, but I don't have any tattoos right now. 44. If you don't have any, have you ever thought of getting one? Well, I just answered that. Yes, I would, if I could ever decide on what it would be. What did I do for my last birthday? My last birthday, I worked in the morning, and then at night, I want to say I went out to dinner or something like that. Like, I don't really like, you know, going above and beyond and going to whole bunch of stuff on my birthday. I just kind of like to keep it simple and go to dinner or stay at home. I don't really care. To me, it's just another number. Um, 46. Do I carry a donor card? Um, I don't have a donor card, but I think I am set up to be a donor if I die. In fact, I know I am because I think they asked me that when I had my driver's license renewed. They, you know, keep asking every time you still want to be a donor, and I'm positive that I said yes, because when I die, I don't really care about, this body. They can take whatever they want. Somebody else can use it. It'll be put to a better cause, and that's fine, because I'm not going to be needed in it anymore. It'd be selfish of me not to. 47. Who was the last person I ate dinner with? Dinner. Last person I ate dinner with was Goddess last night because I grilled out on the pit. I made some pork ribs, I grilled some vegetables, and I actually baked some vegetables too. So I can cook, and it was pretty damn delicious, to be honest with you. So that was the last person I ate dinner with. 48. Is the glass half empty or half full? Depends how you look at it. If you're looking at it from the top, then I would say half full. If you're looking at it from the bottom, then I'd say half empty. But I'm naturally a pessimist, so I'd probably have to go with half empty. 49. What's the farthest away place that I've been? I have been to Canada, and the reason that I say farthest away place, because I know for some people it might not be very far at all. I live on the southern tip of Texas, which is like 5 minutes away from the border of Mexico. So Canada is like way on the north side, and we actually drove to Canada and back. So that's the farthest place I've been, and I've been to Canada twice. The first time we drove, second time we flew. 50. When was the last time you ate a homegrown tomato? I don't like tomatoes, so it's been a while. Alright guys, that's the first 50 questions. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I'm going to put it into 2 parts. That way each video is not too long. Gotta do a little bit of editing to get it out there for you. So I will see you guys in part 2 of the questions and answers video. Like I said, I got a lot more coming, so please be patient with that. I got the second half of this video. I got another video of Goddess doing this that'll be split into 2 parts as well. I got a video of she and I doing some questions together, from a couple questions from you guys, and another series of questions that we'll answer together and kind of compare answers and everything. And then lastly, there'll be another questions and answers of us together with relationship advice. So please stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.